Hey, so my dad gave me this awesome little Sony camera. It's a little snapshot camera, and I got it all set up yesterday. I was going to try to do some vlogging with it this morning, which I'm still intending to do, but check this out. So that's the top of my tripod, and this is the bottom of the Sony camera. See that little tripod mount? Hey, that's great. This thing has a tripod mount. I'm going to stick it on my little bungee tripod thing, and I'm going to shoot a vlog, except for one thing. Yep, I don't know if it's clear or not, but it's the wrong size. It's not a standard size tripod mount. I cannot, yeah, it's way smaller than a normal tripod mount. Apologize if that's not getting clear. But, oh, frickin' Sony, man. Frickin' Sony. That connector is not standard sized. That one is, but it won't charge. That one is the charge port and everything, and it is not standard size. So you can't charge it using a standard charger. You gotta use their charger. You know, Sony has this thing about Betamax and all this other crap. Our stuff's better than the competition. You know what? I don't want better. I want compatible. I just want all my shit to work together. And I don't care if your stuff's better. I really don't. If the other stuff works and that's what the industry went with, I want compatibility, not better. So I went back to the box for the Sony camera and I looked around and I found this, which is a little screw converter for the, that is a converter for the tripod mount. What this means is at least it came with a little converter that it needs. Of course, this thing's made of steel and it feels heavy as the frickin' camera. That's crazy. But it looks like it'll work. So thank God. I mean, but still, the fact that I need a converter is just ridiculous. Looking at the screw though, I can see why they did it, because that is teeny tiny. I don't know how well it's coming out, but that is just teeny tiny little screw. And that's why they did it, because they needed to make it a lot smaller. So at least it comes with a converter. Okay, I'll give them that. But the first thing I did when I tried screwing this in the first time, dropped it. So that didn't help much. Thanks. They give me another part to worry about. Frickin' Sony is like Hewlett Packard. They got to do it their own way. I mean, there's I believe Sony are the ones who invented the rootkit on Windows. And once Sony did it, everybody else was like, whoa, rootkit's cool. Great way to control people's computers without them knowing. Thanks, Sony. You've done a great job of convincing the world to rat hole things so that no one else can use them. Natalie went camping. Well, this is going to be a humidity test. It's not so humid in the garage. When I walk out here, it is very humid and very warm. So let's see how bad this is. Oh, it looks pretty clear. Really need to mow. Got up this morning, 7 o'clock, pouring down rain. It is way too wet to mow right now. You know, it's funny, I think I may have vlogged this before, but when you read the instructions in the mower manual that came with the mower, they had all kinds of safety stuff like, you know, don't pick the mower up while it's running, this kind of stuff. The one that was bolded, don't mow wet grass. That was the one that was in bold. It will hurt your lawnmower. So I've decided to stick with that, but yeah, it's soaking wet right now. But it needs it big time. The back's even worse than the front. Well, another thing about this. In order to take a video, you have to press the screen. I just said that, but you have to do it to start it as well, which is annoying. On the Canon, I can grope for the button on the back of the camera and press it. I can listen to it beep and I can just start talking. But on this one, I'm going to have to trim the first couple of seconds off of every single video, because I start over here, I hit the record button, and I have to turn the camera around to my face or whatever. Because you have to look at it in order to start the video recording. That's kind of a pain in the ass too. So, big thumb down on that. Can't see the screen in the sunshine. Another big thumb down, because you know, half my vlogging's during the day, so can't do the screen thing. And the thing is, I can't see the Canon screen either. But it's not really a problem on the Canon, because I can operate it with buttons instead of having to see the screen. So a couple of thumbs down right off the bat on this little Sony camera for vlogging. but the video quality is excellent, and it wasn't affected so much by the humidity. Left my glasses up because I was trying to view the screen with my little magnifying glass. So I had my glasses up so I could pop this on my eye while I was trying to use the touch screen. They have a bunch of graphics on the screen, so it all looks all nice and pretty while you're sitting there messing with the menus and stuff. But guess what? That just makes it a pain in the ass, even more of a pain in the ass to see while you're out in the sunshine. So another big thumb down. What else? The stock video format is this goofy Sony video format, and it's 60 frames, 1080p, 60 frames per second, and you can't adjust that on that format. Fortunately, you can kick it over to MP4 format, at which point you can suddenly kick it down to 720, which is all I ever shoot in, because nobody wants to see my mug in high res. It does have a wide-angle lens. I got to give it that. It's nice. The video so far has been crystal clear, so I'll give it that. Takes good pictures. There's 16 megapixel in this little bitty camera, but I don't know, it works. Sony finally gave up on the whole memory stick concept, and they're starting to use the regular SD card. So this uses a micro SD card.